Hey, what's happening? Here we are. Is it Wednesday? No, it's Tuesday. That Monday holiday screws me up every time, but I still will take all the holidays I can get. I have a friend who said that taking vacations is bad for you because then you come home and there's all that. And I said, they are bad for you, but the only thing that's worse for you is not taking them. And I do believe that. I think I'm ready for a vacation. I'm not sure. Speaking of vacations, we do have two house cat guests this week here from out of town. We have Arlo and little girl kitty, Mabel. Yes, I am the keyboard cat guy through and through. Here, let's just play a little intro song to get into the mood. Well, it doesn't prove anything, but this is the Art with Charlie Schmidt featuring Keyboard Cat show every weekday morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time, every weekday morning. Join us. We do appreciate it. We might start trying to do a little Saturday live stream and see if there's more people on Saturday. That's people's day off that might want to tune into the cat world. And you know, this whole thing is, hey, look, Oren 2.0 says, how are you? I'm good. I'm real good. Doug Clark says, you're the vaccine to cure a sad world. That's so nice for Doug to say. He doesn't need curing. That guy is as chipper and pepped up as a lollipop on the desert, whatever that means. Mr. Guide But Dumb V Volume 2 says, by the way, I'm still SNCC, Charlie. I'm getting mixed up. I don't know what the vaccine is. I've tried coffee. I've tried just a wooden stick, and they help, but yes, I am the cat's owner. Speaking of Doug, how are you doing, Doug? Let's as a group, let's ask Doug, how is he doing? He's over on the coast playing wedding gigs and just playing for the seagulls and the mountain lions and all the other stuff that goes into that Pacific Northwest habitat. Lucky Block says, damn, I feel bad for you, man. Oh, this is for other people's condolences. I'm sorry. If I should be sorry, I am. Doug, man. Let me see if I can find something in my computer, if I just search Doug. Doug. Maybe D-U-G. Oh yeah, there's some Doug stuff. Let's see what's in here. Here's Doug laying out in what would be the sun. One year Doug used to write for the local paper, and one year they put new light bulbs in the street lights that made them really strong. And so Doug discovered that you could get a pretty good tan, better than a spray tan, by just lounging out on the street light at night. So we set this up in front of his house, and here he is. There he is. with his nose blocked out so he doesn't get sunburnt. It looks like a fall day because there's some leaves there. And he was just enjoying it. And he did, I'm telling you, he did get a tan from doing that. There he is in front of his old house on Altamont. Now he lives over on the west side, Puget it would be. Doug and I go way back. Doug wrote the song Video Girl that you see Keyboard Cat, or you see me performing to. And Doug's son Ben wrote the song Let's Go that we all love so much. Ismael Tooney, you remember me? How could I forget? Doug says, I'm feeling finer than fine, Charlie. Well, here's a little Clark contribution. Doug and his son are some of the most creative people ever to walk the planet, let alone the Pacific Northwest. Here's a song called Let's Go that Doug's son Ben created, and in his band, one of his bands called Your Radio Friend. Wolf is a big fan of Keyboard Cat, big fan. Here's Ben's song, Let's Go. I'm gonna start it over again. Where's Arlo? Well, we got a lot of interesting comments during that. Shinjuki, the animator, says this video is very silly in a good way. I can dig that. Pancake Bird says I didn't go to school today, so yipe. Woo! Shinjuki animator says, dang. IGA had 9 lessons today. Pancake Bird says, good, but it's nighttime. It's nighttime for Pancake Bird. Isn't that something? On this very same planet, this ball of dirt full of worms and everything it's day over here. It is day. Too much. Pancake Bird says exams start on the 8th. Isn't this the beginning of the school year? How can they test you if you haven't even had time to learn anything yet? Killia likes it. Lots of clapping hands. Hands, rather. Yeah, gotta like that. Well, Pancake Bird is in India. That's a long ways away. Peace and love, my Indian brother. That's so cool. That is so cool. Think how fast these waves are moving so that you can see what we're doing right here, right now, instantly. That's so cool. Pancake Bird says our school had started in like 2 or 3 months ago. Woo, things are different. Things are different over there. And they had 3 weeks for vacation. Gotta like that. So dangerous. Brazil was dangerous. Is that so? I'm sorry to hear that. Earth should not be dangerous. What if all the people on Earth got wiped out? And then there were just like a small few left, and we could repopulate Earth with new humans, and we could either let random pick up, so it's just like it is now, or we could say, we're just going to check the DNA on the few people that are still alive and only let the peace-loving dudes keep going. What a planet that would be. Imagine there is no heaven. It's easy if you try. Remember that this live stream is dedicated to anybody and anything in this universe with the intention of spreading and living love, generosity, happiness, creativity, humor, and kindness. And there's a picture of Fatso Keyboard Cat 1.0, and it says, she is a vibe. You got to dig that. Look at that. How many people are watching? That's pretty cool. So, let's see. I think we're going to see if we can find, I think the fan is still on in the bathroom. It doesn't smell bad. Yes, Kaun says, well, that would be bad because we'd turn into memories. But these new humans would forget us old humans. Yeah, we do want to hang on to history. I think it's good. It makes jobs for history departments in universities. That much we know. I think I'm going to have a little coffee and then get this plate of food that we offer to Bento, or not Bento, God bless him. We offer to Presley every day. Let's see if we can find him. We'll turn off the light in here. And see if we can find the press man, Presley.
He's still there.
He's out here?
Yes. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he cute?
There's a cat.
Hi, cutie. Hi.
Doug Clark's on here today.
Oh, well, Doug wants to see Presley. So does everybody else. Oh, look at all that fur.
It's still nice and cool in here. Would you turn on the AC upstairs before you go?
Yeah.
I forgot. Hey, looky here, mister.
Here, let's put it down here for him.
I intend to.
There you go, baby boy. There you go. Oh. Smell my finger. Here, what if I touch your back paw? Oh. What if I touch your ear? No? Okay. I'll see it.
He'll get to it. I'm going to get a chair here and sit in front of him so we can have a nice one-on-one. Hey, there is some treats here for you. There he goes. There he goes. Eat up, Presley. That's your job today. You only have two things to do. One is eat, and two is follow your dream. I talked to a friend this morning, my friend Jerry, and we were talking about what kind of advice as old people we give to young people. And I said, well, I like to tell them to do what you love. And he said he thinks that might not be good advice for kids, for little kids. Jerry is so funny. Jerry wrote and directed the movie Only a Buck that I am in. If you go to onlyabuckmovie.com, you can watch the whole movie, and that's me starring in it, and I did some of the art, much of the art direction in it. And I think you'll enjoy it. I really do. Onlyabuckmovie.com. And this little guy is out here in paradise. It's so nice out here. And you all can be right here, right with me. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Say something. Oh, he's leaving. Keyboard Cat has left the set. He's stretching. He's looking for the green room. I think he's looking for the bathroom. Now he's sleeping. Well, he's not sleeping, but he will be soon. Under the chair where he was served his maybe he'll eat some of that catnip, and again, maybe he won't. He sniffed the catnip. Oh, he's leaving. Where are you going, Prez? See that wash tub there full of cold water? It's been really hot here, like 100. And so I sit there and put my feet in that cold water, and I can enjoy the outside and still be cool as a breeze. Because if you cool your feet off, you'll be cool. You'll be cool. IGA has a lot of lessons right now and needs to pay attention to that. And that makes sense. You can always come back. Yes, the internet is not perfect. Nothing is perfect. Things bounce back and forth between not perfect, not perfect, not perfect. In the middle is perfect. But It's just bouncing back and forth between those two things. It bounces back and forth between night and day, night and day, night and day, hungry and full, happy and sad, happy and sad. But see, the thing is, it doesn't stop right in the middle where you go happy, sad. You can say right in the middle, you're just, complacent, I guess. It doesn't stop there. It just passes through, I think. But the Buddhist says try and focus on that spot, I think. And the Shinjuki, not Shinjuku, Shinjuki, the animator. And Quan K says, the internet isn't perfect, but this is perfect. Pretty, very, very keen observation. Yeah. Yeah, I think that points something out, that if you don't see that it's perfect, it can't be. So you have to not just give up like I did and say you can't be just right. You have to just pass through just right. So yeah, but this is perfect. I like that. Perfect. From Kaun K. IGA has to go in like 2 minutes. Well, we'll save a spot for you for next time. Give us a like before you go. IGA has to make some notes for school. Oh, I remember school. Yeah. Went to kindergarten in the basement of this church where I pooped my pants. Then I went to 1st through 3rd or 4th grade at a public school right by our house called Sheridan School. And now they've changed the name of it because Sheridan was a bad guy or something. I don't know. And then I went to St. Anne's Catholic grade school. Get that, Catholic grade school. From when I quit at Sheridan until and through 8th grade. And then I went 9 through 12 at a Jesuit private prep school that was very difficult. High-scoring students. I don't know how I got in, but I did. And I was in the second to the highest class. There were 6 classes as per the entrance exam, and I was in the second to the top one, which is pretty good. And so they were preparing us for things like to be a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, a college professor, and things like that. And so, but really, I was in my gut, I was an artist. And they didn't have art. They didn't even have 1 minute of art class in the 4 years that I went to G Prep. No hard feelings. It was all boys and it was all Jesuit teachers, except for a couple, Mr. Kavanaugh. And wow. Oh, I can't even speak that. Prection wants me to sing this, but man, I don't know. That's not my lingo. I appreciate the concern. Well, at any rate, whoa. A little mini loogie flew out and landed on the cement over there, and I'm just going to ignore it. No loogie. Oh, that felt good, though. Yes, we're in a conversation right now. Kawan. Uh-oh, someone got reported for what? God, I hope it wasn't me. Shinjuki. I used to hang out once in a while in a place in Japan called Shinjuku. Say it, please. Say it, please. Please. Prection. Say it, please. Prection. Yeah, Shinjuku's a pretty happening neighborhood in Tokyo. Expensive, delicious, fun, visual, interesting. Hey, Barnes, you tell him, no spamming. Uh-oh, Snick says, Charlie, I ate so much rainbow candy that I turned into Nyan Cat. Nyan Cat is a Pop-Tart, isn't it? They're good people. I know the people that made Nyan Cat. Good people down in, I think it's Texas. Yeah, we've partied together before. He's younger than us. Of hamburger, no spamming, please. Oi, hamburger. Prection says, I'm sorry, don't leave me. I want you here with me. Well, I'm telling you, this seat I have right here on the patio, and look who's over my shoulder. Can you see him back there? His large keister under a chair. Kitty, kitty, kitty! He looked. We're really enjoying ourselves. You know, the idea is to get the vibe. The vibe is what shakes the universe into common sense and beauty. And the whole thing is shaking and vibrating, and it is. There's no doubt it is. And so this planet has a vibe. Well, let's start real small. A molecule has a vibe, and a quark has a vibe. A drop of anything has a vibe. A little teeny piece of Swiss cheese has a vibe. And that vibe is in everything. It's even in your table. It's in the legs of the table. It's in the floor. It's in the basement. It's in the dirt. It's in the rocks. It's in the air. It's in wherever there's nothing. The vibe is there too. And then that means even it's in the whole house, the whole city, the whole state, the whole county, the whole country, the whole continent, the whole planet, the whole solar system, the whole Milky Way. The vibe is there. And believe it or not, this show, this stream is not about the vibe. It is the vibe. I'm just going to shut up and see if you can sense the vibe here for a minute. Let me know. And action. The vibe will dominate. Variations from the vibe, they just peter out. This person, this is from Barnes, this person's disturbing the peace of this live stream. Let's just have the peace. You don't even have to look at the stream. Don't even look at me. Don't look at anything. Just shut your eyes or just look at whatever is in front of your eyes, but don't think about it. Don't judge it. Don't describe it. Don't anything it. Just you and the vibe. Here, let's go. It's feeling pretty good from here. Zati has 4 cats. All right, Prection says, I'm sorry, guys. All right. You have a small story to tell. Now, who's that for? Nezuko, who do you want to tell the story? Oh, Prection? Or Keyboard Cat? Or what if somebody's name really, his parents named him Bot? So his name was something like Bot Stevenson. Or his last name was that. His last name was Me That. Bought me that. Bought me that, bought me that, bought me that. I'm going to animate while watching the stream on TV. Great collaboration. We feel so lucky to be doing this with you. Anything funny? Well, anybody got a good joke? Let the good people here enjoy this live stream. I'm with you, man. It's getting through. It's getting through. This isn't a joke. This isn't a hobby. I don't have hobbies. My life, I guess, would be my hobby. Zati will draw the cat. I have a picture ready to paint upstairs. Maybe we should go up to the studio and work on that. I have a portrait of Keyboard Cat's face. I think it was Fatso's face. I'm not sure. And it's so close up that it's huge. And I'm arranging it on the piece of paper that the size I normally do these on, so that it's huge. The lips are dripping off the bottom, the eyes are at the top of the page. It's like big. It's macro cat. It's macro vibe. It's no conspiracy. It's no joke. It's no hobby. This ain't no CBGB. This ain't no mud club. I ain't got time for that now. I've been to CBGB. It's not there anymore, but when it was there, I was there. And Andy Warhol walked in the front door and walked through the place with a few people and walked out the back door. Andy. Presley's health is good. Presley's health is real good. I appreciate you asking that. You know, you got your cats, and you take what they bring you. You know, whatever. If they bring you bad health, you just take care of them. I've had that, plenty of that. When nature gives you, like if the world gives you cats, if life gives you cats, you give them piano lessons. That's kind of funny. Gabriel Costa says, I missed you. Oh, that's so nice. Everybody should read along here. Once when my mom was in class, she got confused what 9 meant, and she asked her teacher, what does N-I-N-E mean? Her teacher yelled back and asked her, what do you think N-I-N-E spells? And she said, 9, not yours. That's good. Gabrielle is back. Peace and love, Gabrielle. We feel your presence, and that's no joke, that's no story, that's no baloney. It's the real deal. Hey, that's a neat name, Boeing 747 SP. I've ridden on plenty 747s back in the day when I traveled all over the world doing my nose act, even in first class upstairs. Woo, was it nice. They served soup in a bowl made out of a loaf of bread. How old am I? Okay, I'll tell the truth. 74. Gabriel Costa says, I don't understand much English. It's okay. We love you. Do you understand that? We love you. First class, oh yes, I was in first class a few times, and business a few times. And that one time I got upgraded in Amsterdam to first class because they were out of seats. And the first class on that particular model of 747, it was upstairs, and I was dragging my bags of junk and stuff up those stairs, a little spiral staircase. And the waitress, the stewardess at the top of the stairs, a really beautiful woman in this neat, tight suit, and she was smiling. She was there to help me, first class, and I was kind of stumbling my way up, and she said, first class, if you can't get up the stairs, You can't be in first class. And she laughed. Man, I had a good time. I didn't want that sucker to land, really. Yes, thank you, Gabriel Costa. Googled. Yes, please, all of you, feel free to Google Charlie Schmidt artist, Charlie Schmidt's nose, Charlie Schmidt's cat, to go to charlieschmidt.com, to go to zazzle.com/Charlie Schmidt, to go to Google, just Google Charlie Schmidt and see what you find. And the cat, keyboard cat, is listed in Wikipedia, which is, it's good, sort of. And that's a good read, and you'll read about me and see my picture there, so you know. In that picture, I had hair, quite a bit of hair, and I still do. I just shaved it for the heck of it, for the hair of it. I'm just Brazilian. I'm learning with you. You speak English. Gabriel Costa. Good girl. You try hard. You love everyone. Smile. Just remember, these are important English words. Smile, smile, smile. Brazil. There's a band called Brazilian Girls that are very good. There's only one girl in the band, the lead singer, and she has a song that is so good. You got to check it out for you YouTubers. It's called The Wild Wild Web. Like Wild Wild West, you know, when they used to shoot them up and have horses and all that, cowboys. Wild Wild Web, and it's really good. And it's that band on a TV show called KEXP, or a stream called KEXP. That's where she does that song, the one you want to watch. Really good. Good stuff. Hi from Brazil, from Rodriguez. Augusto. Ribeiro. Yeah, I know about Gabrielle, about names changing and stuff. My real last name is not Schmidt, and it's not Cat either. It's Remichik. It's Polish. WERECZYMK. What does that spell? It doesn't spell 9. Remichik. I like to say it. Either one is good. Polish. My grandmother came here from Poland when she was 15. So she learned English as a teenager and went to school and ended up having a family, including people like myself, and she worked and had a career in nursing and was just a very, very cool girl. Louise, her original name was Mikowski. Louise Mikowski. Yes, sir. Shinjuku. And if you go out from, let's see, Shinjuku, I guess, is that Nakano? I think so. On the train line out from the loop line from Shinjuku, you go a few stops. Yeah, and you're in Nakano. I had a friend who lived there in what they called a mansion. And the guy's name was Uru Shizaki. And he had lots of gold in his teeth. And I lived not too far from there in a place called Ekoda, Ekoda, which was 3 stops out from Ikebukuro, on the loop line. So you could just take a bus or something from my place to Nakano. And there was, in Nakano, I think there was a great big shopping center, like huge. It was cool. Yeah. It kind of reminded me of an indoor version of Asakusa, which is also a pretty cool place to go shopping if you're in Tokyo. Just tell the cab driver Asakusa, Asakusa, Asakusa. And there's lots of nice, snack stuff in the main drag there in Asakusa. And at the very end is that big temple, and you want to go in there and light some incense and write your wishes or your prayers down on a piece of paper there, and go in and check the vibe out there. It's our vibe. It's there too. And then off of that main drag, just go off like a block or so, and probably any direction. And I think you find some good restaurants, not street food, nothing against that, but I'm pretty sure we had some pretty good soba down there, or some katsudon or something. So this is turning into quite a session. I don't have another cat besides Bento. I have had lots of cats over the years. Captain Obvious says, do you think AI could enable a different animal to overcome humans? Good question. It would be like the octopus, probably. Don't eat them. Don't eat the octopus. They're too smart. When you go to heaven, you don't want to have St. Peter say, how many octopus did you eat? If you hear that, you should just start thinking about coming back and toughing it out here. Shinjuki says, I swear my animations are cool. I don't doubt it. You gotta like your own stuff. If you don't, you're hosed. I don't hate AI or love it. I use it at times, not really for work as much as just for my own amusement, so I can understand what it is, what it's capable of. And I've seen AI do some things that I thought were great, and I'd seen some things that AI did that I thought were not great. So, what do you do? Okay, Gabrielle says, what is Bento's full name? It's Bento Gabrielle Shinjuku Ekoda Futami no Ura Walla Walla Burien Escavez Schmidt Polioni Esquire Jr. Mikalski Tancredi Polioni Remichik. How's that? Yes, Keyboard Cat is alive. I think he's sitting under a chair right over there. Yeah, he is. You can see him. Oh, I've screwed up. Here, let me get a shot of that. There's my lazy feet. See if we can get a shot of that guy sitting over there. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Press. Hey, Press. Yes, Gabrielle, I know. That would be cool to get together. Brazil is a far ways away, but I have been further because I've been to Buenos Aires and Tokyo and London and Turkey. So people can get from Brazil to here. Did you check out that song, Brazilian Girls? The band Brazilian Girls. And on a show called KEXP, she sings her song called The Wild Wild Web. When you put on the web in the morning when you get up, you forget the world. It's crazy. And it's kind of a pun is kind of like a joke. A pun on Wild Wild West. In America, the Wild West was where you could get shot and killed, or anything could happen to you in the Wild West. You could discover gold or invent a farm or do all kinds of things. Be famous, rob a bank. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey. He won't look at me no matter what I... Kitty! Made him stand up a little bit. Kitty, kitty, kitty! Not much happening from him. Let's go down. Oh, there's some good tomatoes. Look at these. Those are some kind of golden cherry tomatoes. And they're all over this plant. Can you see them? They're everywhere. Those are nice tomatoes. Here, let's see if we can... This cat to give us a little of his... No! Well, we do want to say thank you for joining us on the old live stream. I'm thinking of putting... When they have the show Keeping Up with the Kardashians, at the end of the show, do they rearrange their furniture like this? See, because that wants to be nice and tidy. And there he is. The water's ready for later when it gets real hot out. There's the boy. Kitty, kitty, kitty. He's happy. I think you can see he's happy.